Greetings, human friends. I am 𝐿𝐼𝐒. I come at this time to continue to bring you news, yes, but more and more experience, more and more love that we generate and bring to you, our brothers and sisters. For as we have said many times, we are all in this together. As your saying is traveling now more and more across the world, where we go one, we go all. That is not an earth saying. That is a galactic saying that comes to you from far outside of your planet. We have brought this to you, for we all go together through this. Yes, you are the boots on the ground. You are the ones that have to deal with the emotional strains, the stress that comes about as this great division is occurring, which, of course, is leading into the great awakening that is in process right now in these moments. All is according to plan, to the great plan that the universe, the prime creator, has established here, and that you are all a part of. You are becoming a greater and greater part of this plan as you continue to believe in yourselves, as you continue to take the guidance that we give you, to take that guidance deep within you and begin to express it outside of yourself. As you begin more and more to leave the sense of just being the light worker to being the light warrior, the ones that are going forward and spreading the light wherever you can, wherever it is called for. That is your mission at this time as a group, to spread the light wherever and whenever, and however you are able to. It is no longer that you are to sit back and watch the world evolve around you, but rather, you are now to move out and have yourself evolve around the world. There is a major difference with that. To spread the light, and not simply to hold and anchor the light, to share it, to be the example, the ideal that others can look up to and look toward, to know and understand the way. Just as Yeshua, when he walked the earth, he spread the light wherever and whenever and however he could. He did not shy away from his mission. He was not simply a light worker that anchored the light, but he shared it. He became it wherever he could, and he taught whenever and wherever he could. He taught the mission that he was there for, just as you are here to teach the mission that you are here for, both individually and as a group. And it is a grand mission that you are all a part of. For you see, yes, you are the boots on the ground, but you are all part of the alliance as well, all of you. Each one of you has a part to play within the alliance, within the resistance. And it is important now for you more and more to put up that resistance, to not capitulate, to not go along just because others have told you to do so. It is up to you to be that ideal, to show that you will not capitulate, that you will not go gently into the night, that you will spread the light. That is your mission. Do not give in. Say always within yourself, enough is enough, and I will not give in. I will not go along just because someone somewhere is saying wear the masks, watch your distance from another. Do not go along with that. Show others your light as you take those masks off. As you, instead of finding yourself separate from others, find yourself together with others, clasping hands, hugging each other. Did you not notice when you all came together at your last advance and all of the togetherness that you had and showed? Not a one of you left with the virus. Not a one of you were ones who would take it in. Not one of you contracted it. Because you are not meant to. You are meant to show the way, to be the example. Again, to be that ideal. So do that now each and every moment of your lives as you practice being in a neutral state with all the craziness that is around you. Be that shining light, that shining example for others to follow, that beacon that reaches out to others, that they can now come out of their dark spaces and reach out to the light that you are sharing with them. Be that beacon, be that light. For you never know who or when that light will shine upon another and help to awaken at that moment. I am 𝐿𝐼𝐒, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, that you will continue to reach out and share with each other, and with all of your brothers and sisters, and know that we are so close now to coming to you, to being there with you in a physical manner, not so much at your third dimensional level, but at the higher fourth dimension. As you rise up, we will come down to meet you and be there in a physical expression with you. And that is much closer than many of you can possibly imagine at this moment. And those various announcements that have been spoken of by Saint Germain and others are also very, very close now, much closer, again, than you can imagine at this point. Imminent would be your word to use now. I am here as a partner, a companion. I extend my hands to you as someone like you and not above you. I'm a friend. I kneel before you because you are the pioneers on earth. You are making space for a new consciousness to come down to earth, so make space for yourself as well. Don't be afraid of who you are. Recognize your own magnificence. You carry with you rich resources from the distant past. This is not the first time that you are here on earth. You have been here many times, and also in other places in the universe, where you have acquired experience. I ask each of you to connect with the wisdom that has accumulated in your heart from all your experiences. The heart is the place where all the currents flow as one and come together in a soft and bright light. Connect now with your heart. Direct your awareness to your chest area and feel the light there. It is old, it is mature, but at the same time it is getting stronger, more alive. Feel the power of your light behind the fear and pain that are there, which are also allowed to exist. You are here on earth, in this life, to heal yourself, to become free. This is the deepest meaning of your life on earth. Making a journey through fear and overcoming it, going beyond it. Taste the freedom of who you really are, unrelated to time, space, and this body. You can truly acquire this freedom only if you face fear. If you dare to put yourself at the center of that fear and then allow your love to show itself. This is also your task in this world. It is not to escape fear, or the world, or yourself, but to remain upright and present in your heart, in the midst of fear. Fear is the root of all the negativity that you see in this world. Fear creates tension in people and a sense of threat against which they must defend themselves. Thus, people isolate themselves from each other. Fear also leads to a lack of confidence, and when you live with a constant feeling of insecurity, you are unable to manifest your potential. You build fences and walls that give you a sense of security, but that security is an illusion. You end up becoming dependent on those walls and fences. However, sooner or later, life will break them. True security comes from being connected to your core, to your own divinity. This is the place where you know, you feel, you are free. You no longer need to become something because it already is. You are free to travel from one life to another. You are not bound by a form, a personality, a certain mask or defense mechanism. Feel that freedom in the depths of your being. This is what you want and what is good and natural for you. You are here to achieve that freedom for yourself. Anyone who does this, who can go through their human fears and remain true to love, radiates a light in this world, which touches the hearts of others. That is why we call them light workers, those who spread a new consciousness, who bring light to a world of fear, with all the excesses that accompany it. But being a light worker means that the essential job is with you. If the light is in your heart, if you are radiant with compassion, if you can look at your own fears, at your own shadow, then the light will flow from your eyes and through the words you pronounce to the world. By the way you speak and act, you will become a living light. This also means being a real channel. It means transmitting its essence, which is independent of form, time, and space, free from fear and lack of confidence. All channeling aims to release this essence of yours. All guides who are with you want to serve this purpose. Feel the presence of these guides. Feel the angels or help energies that are at your disposal. Those that are ideal for you and want to work with you, because this is a partnership between equals. These light energies are gathered in this space around you. Feel how you are fully deserving of these energies and their wisdom, because you are the translator, the bridge builder. You create a connection between their vibration and that of the earth, and you can do this because you are wise. You understand the essence of their message, but at the same time, you are connected to how the world works. You know how people think and feel, where their doubts and fears are. And thanks to that, you are the translator, the bridge builder. You can understand someone else's experience because you know human fear, as well as its shadows and doubts, in yourself. Wisdom and wise messages come to light. They really take root in people's hearts when they feel understood and uplifted in a flow of love and compassion. Wisdom consisting only of words or principles is not sufficiently sustained. This is why your work is sacred. It is not simply words. It is not just knowledge that you offer. You touch the hearts of others. You want them to remember their own divinity, their holiness. And when you love yourself humanly and warmly, you create a sacred space within yourself. You revere yourself. You do not try to change yourself, nor do you allow yourself to be molded according to a higher ideal or principle. No, you are just yourself within the silence, which is not an empty silence, but a silence full of understanding. When someone truly listens to you, you can feel that all the words you say are really understood. In a space that is common to both of you, that is intimate, you really feel seen, and then you value yourself more. It is as if the other person radiates a light on you, and thus, everything could be exactly as it is. Everything is common and natural. This light reassures your mind and creates hope and optimism in your heart. Your life takes on meaning again. The channel opens so that your soul can flow through it. This happens in a sacred encounter between two people, when they both recognize their deepest pain, their heaviest emotions, their inner doubts, and both really listen to them. Not that you want those emotions to disappear immediately, or that you want to ignore or overcome them. You really want to pay attention to them, as a partner in a dialogue, on an equal footing. You are here on earth, in this life, to work with these dark parts of yours and together, go to the light. It is precisely on the path to the light that these dark parts change. Fear, anger, and resistance become the most beautiful jewels, mature wisdom, joy, humor, and true knowledge. Therefore, respect these dark aspects that you bring within yourself. When you treat them as friends, your heart also becomes an open space for other people. You stop judging so much what they do or don't do. You look at others and sometimes smile, because they all look very familiar. And that familiarity creates the ability to listen and to be a bridge to the other person. This is also the relationship you have with a guide, a teacher, or an angel on the other side of the veil. They want to be that friend who listens to you, and not in a passive way, but actively seeing you as you are, illuminating you in order to draw your attention to yourself. This is what the guides offer you. They want to make you aware of who you really are, and that you can be here exactly as you are, with your unique talents. A guide makes you bigger, not smaller. They are at your service and want to help you achieve your divine essence. And, of course, as you do this, your light spreads across the earth. Finally, I ask you to open up and connect with a guide or teacher who is energetically present with you, but do it in a light and calm way. Don't try too hard to feel that connection. Just watch what's there. Feel at peace with yourself. You are fine the way you are. You don't need to do anything to get approved. Imagine that your private guide wants to tell you how beautiful you are, how pure your intentions are. Feel the energy of acceptance and rest. If there is anything your guides want to give you, it is rest. Not having to judge constantly, not having a million doubts, but knowing that you are good the way you are. Then relax. Receive the energy from your guide. Maybe you intuit a name, or see an image or a color. Stay open for that. Do not discard what you think is simply imagination. Dare to trust your intuition and what comes immediately without thinking about it. Your intuition speaks the language of your soul. Trust what you feel again. I greet you all with respect and with love in my heart.